Stanislav from Serbia gave his heart to Jesus as a teen. He was a very active member in the church. When one day the pastor announced for a retreat that was going to happen for 1 month. As a very vibrant teen, Stanislav had decided not to go to this retreat. When the pastor came and convinced him to be part of this very spiritual, uplifting program, Stanislav was convinced to go. After he went into this retreat, which was to be for 1 month, little did he notice that a pastor was getting little close to him. When the pastor got really close to him, the pastor advised him why not he go to a seminary to study to become a pastor. Stanislav said, "Me? A pastor?" He said. That was his reaction. But Stanislav told straight no to the pastor. But the pastor was persistent. And he said, "Okay, why don't you give it a thought? Why don't you pray about it?" He said, "Okay, I will pray about it and wait for the Lord to speak to me." And that particular evening, when he was backing up his car in the retreat, his car hit another car. And he told himself, probably this is the first time God is talking to me. The second, after a couple of days, he was playing football when he hit himself on a tree and blood splashed all over his face. He thought, maybe God is talking to me the second time. And third, he hurt his eye so badly that it swelled up so much that he could not open his eyelids. That's when he decided probably the Lord wants him to go to the seminary after all. So, but now the question was, how can a 41-year-old man go to a seminary which has got young people there? And he went and told his pastor, "Okay, pastor, even if I go, I have to resign my job and I don't have the money to pay for the tuition fees." The pastor said, "You just agree, the Lord will provide." Reluctantly, he agreed. But on his way to the seminary, he thought probably he would not get through the entrance exam. And when he wrote the exam, lo and behold, he realized something. The Lord helped him pass the entrance exam. So then he thought probably the interview, the one-on-one interview that is going to happen with the registrar, he would not make it. But he passed out in flying colors even in that interview. He had joined the seminary a little late. And after a few days in the school, the first examination came up. And it was a theology examination. And since he had joined the college a little late, he had not studied much. But he prayed a very sincere prayer. He said, "Lord, if I pass this exam, I would take this as your call and I will continue my studies." And he wrote the exam. When he opened the question paper that day, only the part that he had studied had appeared as questions. That's when he realized the Lord wanted him to be a seminary student. After a few days, he came to know that he was the first seminary student to be fully sponsored by somebody. Today, Stanislav is a very active pastor in Serbia, and he thanks every one of you for the 13th Sabbath offering which helped build this beautiful building in Serbia.